attention. It's time for the Cucks. Time for Cumia'S Cucks. The mud shark is coming to say your show sucks. Chris Jesse and Gino and the dork named Carl. Kissing up to Anthony while they're washing his balls. Steel toe, I see some balls you can wash. What's wrong, April? I thought it was squashed. I thought it was squashed.
Yeah. I'm over here now. Yeah. 420, baby. Smoke weed every day. Good morning. Good morning.
Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. I got a felony possession of cocaine.
We know. We're doing it. We are having it. How's it going, everybody? It's me, the Mud Shark, a.k.a. the Z-Man, coming live and direct from Tampa, Florida, in full effect. Just doing it. Thanks to everyone that reached out to me yesterday evening, trying to get me to break the scoop on on April M. Halt getting arrested. But TMZ Zumock didn't break it, so I can't break it. It was conveniently broken by her ex-husband. I got a lot of messages like, dude, you got to go live. You got to go live. In fact, I want to thank Randy P., who sent me a $100 Venmo last night begging me to go live. So thank you to Randy P., who's also a $100 sponsor over on Patreon. But he sent me a Venmo saying, please go live and talk about the April M. Holt charges. Now, I got to be honest with you. I got that message. I got a couple messages. If you had any idea what was going on with me last night, because I like to keep my private life private. I really do. I go way out of my way to keep things private. But if you had any idea what was going on with me last night, there's not a chance in hell I was going live. That was not happening. There was a 0.0 chance me going live last. I'm not like Melton. I don't live to go live. I'm not like I practice with Steel Toe pretends when I log off this, when I do what do we learn and we do the Cumia'S Cucks credits, and then I'm out. We're done. I upload it to Patreon and then I go do whatever. I don't pay attention. In fact, yesterday I didn't really check my @mentions on Twitter. I always check Patreon first. Patreon's constantly, I check those first. I check the Instagram DMs and I check the Twitter DMs, but I don't think I checked @mentions at all. Just too much. You got like, God bless him, but Muttering Jay just clogging up the timeline all the time with reply. I just lead the conversation. I'm like, quit clogging up my @mentions, everybody. You got Doom. Doom's like, dude, Aaron's not giving refund. Yeah, okay. Shocker. Wait, Aaron's a fraud. What? Aaron's a piece of shit. What? Are you kidding? Breaking news. Breaking news. Steel Toe's a piece of shit. Haven't I been saying that for a year and a half? Haven't I said that when he started attacking me recklessly? When I wasn't even responding to him? We all know this. We all know it. I was covering this from day one before anybody, before Melton, before anyone. I was the guy going back and forth with this guy. Again, I got to be the curator of the shit verse. Let's remember, he attacked me nonstop for 2 months straight without me responding. He was stream sniping me, going over my arrest, doing everything, talking about my brother who died, just doing everything possible. They're laughing about it. And finally, I snapped back, and they ran away. They ran away. Aaron said it himself. I ran April off the internet. She begged him to stop it. Begged him. But he wanted to get in so bad with Carl and Cumia and all the Cucks. He wanted to be a part of it so bad. He's like, Chad's all mine, Carl. You got John. I got Chad. He's all mine. Cuts to a year and a half later. What's going on, Aaron? You look like a fool. Aaron, turns out you make really bad decisions every single time. Every single time, from getting fired from your job as a radio guy, your passion, to marrying April, to cheating on your first wife, to coming at me, to befriending Gino and Keanu, to trying to suck up to Carl and Cumia. How did it all work out for you, buddy? Every single decision you made was the wrong decision. Every single one was the wrong decision. Whenever you're about to make a decision, do the opposite. Trust me, that's the best advice you'll ever get. Whenever you're like, I'm going to make a decision, don't do it. Don't do it. Don't go to bed with a price on your head. No, 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 no. Don't do it. But you did this. And I was thinking about this. By the way, Randy P, who sent me this Venmo, if you want it refunded, I will totally send it back. If you're watching right now, or if you're watching on memberships later, I will totally send it back to you. I was not going live last night. I was just not going to. So I did a compromise. I went live early today. I thought that was good enough. Even if I wanted to go live last night, I couldn't. I had things, I was doing things. So, Randy, if you want your refund for the $100, I will totally send it back. No problem. No problem. Speaking of the $100 sponsors, I think Deadpool's here. I got a notification that you're like, I'm not going to pull a Ray DeVito. Like, he hates me. But your account's like, your Patreon account's like, you can't find it. It's gone. Did you delete it? Like the whole account? I don't know. I just checked on it today from my notification, and it's gone. Deadpool is gone. Shout out to the $100 sponsors while we're at it. Ken Mosca, Vinny Cash, Jared Thompson, Stu John, The Legend, Twinkle Ho 99, Randy P, Anthony, Jack, Craig T, Big Papa, Bob R, One Furious F. We'll get to what he's sponsoring. Crooklyn Comedy. We'll say Deadpool. There might be a glitch in the Matrix. Deadpool and Vinny motherfucking Cash. I think I already said that. Shout out to all the $100 Patreons over on Patreon. You guys are all. Vinny Cash. I'm sorry, not Vinny Cash. Deadpool is sponsoring JBX's God on YouTube. Go subscribe. I know they got more subscribers from this. They do a show every night. He wants to get that out there, get them monetized so they can make some money. And Crooklyn Comedy, who sent me a nice little note on Instagram. Where is he at? Oh, there it is. He has a YouTube page, Crooklyn Comedy. He's a New York comic. Real go-getter, constantly posting content. Subscribe. And One Furious F, fucking troll. One Furious F is sponsoring the Ray DeVito $50 tier over at rockbottom.com. Like a dickhead. As we all know, Ray DeVito went and stole my $100 sponsor idea, and then he undercut it to $50, where you can sponsor anything over at Ray DeVito's Patreon for $50. I mean, granted, he makes $141 in Patreon a month, which is a laughable, but you can go ahead and he'll sponsor it for you, which I'm sure you're going to get a lot of bang for your buck over there. But I'm a man of my word, and since the legend came in with 500 and says, do not promote Mr. Kill Everything's YouTube page anymore, I said, okay, money talks. So Ray DeVito went ahead and basically admitted that I stole this from the Mud Shark, like he does just about everything else, like they all do. He wants the $50 tier promoted, and there it is. I should go ahead and take the Frankie Valley tier from him, huh? So there it is. There. So go. No, by the way, no one signed up for his $50 tier. He's been promoting the shit out of it. Not one person has signed up for it. That's a fact, Jack. But they all take my shit, all of them. I'm the most copied guy in the shitverse. From the $50 tier to We're Doing It to Woods Girl to the Mud Shark to the Duke. Where'd you get that idea, John?
That's the Duke. I know the sound of his engines. Don't cross the Duke. Everybody knows that.
Yeah. Anyways, I was thinking about this this morning. I rode my bike to Publix, picked up some breakfast, and I was listening to Clay Travis talk about the Secret Service person getting dropping out. What's her name? Who cares? It doesn't matter. So I was thinking, Steel Toe makes the worst decisions always, and I was thinking, if he never tried to get at me. If he never tried coming after me and saying I was his project, I was his toy, he was going to take me down, he was going to shut down my podcast. If he never did that, trying to impress Carl, Cumia, Chrissy, E-Rock, Compound Media, Gino, like he literally was trying to impress them by coming after me. But if he never did that, none of this would have happened. All of this shit would have, he might still be married. Because after all, he said I ran April off the show. They might not have swung or did cocaine, but he came after me, and I started coming at him hard, and I did. And then Melton jumped in, and it just became a fucking clusterfuck after that. So I'm pretty much responsible, and I'm taking full credit. I'm taking full credit of his show and his life falling apart because he came after me. And I warned him. I have I can pull up the message. I'll pull it out next show. He was I told you I didn't want to know his name. And one day I just messaged him. I go, dude, you don't want to do this. Trust me. You don't want to do this with me. Back off. And I think he read it on his show. And he's like, oh, I'm scared. I'm scared. Yeah, I warned you. And now look at your life. Look at your life. None of this shit would have happened. None of this shit would have happened. This would have happened because Deadpool paid for it. But I'm telling you, from Melton's nonstop coverage to me, and look where it got you. Keanu completely turned on you. Gino did too. Cumia thinks you're a joke. E-Rock wants nothing to do with you. I mean, look where it got you. Carl's clowning you every day. Of course, last to the dance. Last one in. Carl. Every single time. Last one to the dance. Last one to cover shit. What are you talking about? I've always wanted a Silk City hot sauce, even when I was making fun of it. We know, Carl. We know. Deadpool! My entire account was gone. What the fuck? Should be fixed now. Yeah, man. I don't know. I just noticed it because I was going to message you and you weren't nowhere to be found. Welcome back. We missed you. Look at this out of the gate. Leo Gunn just gifted 5. Yes!
Yeah, boy!
We're doing it. Thank you, Leo Gunn. Open up your tabs. Accept gifted memberships. We are well on our way to 1,200. We are 31 away from 1,200. That's the goal. If we don't hit it, that's fine. It was originally 1,000. Then we pushed it. We made it 1,100. Now we're almost at 1,200, which is insane. Those are record-breaking numbers here at Sit Down Zumock. I could not have done it without like guys like Deadful, without Leo Gunn, Ozone, Mike Z, all of you. You guys all know who you are. Bill from Jersey, that knucklehead. Yeah, I call him a knucklehead. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. But let's get into it. We all know what happened. It's all around the internet. I got a theory. I'll get to my theory. I don't know. That's kind of a tease, I guess. Just got a message from name drop Nick Swartzen. Nick Swartzen. Oh, it's funny. He just messaged me. He goes, I name dropped you on Andrew Santini's podcast that's coming out. Cool. So I guess look out for Andrew Santini. I was thinking of Dominic Santini from Airwolf. I guess I get a name drop from Nick. Cool, man. I'm cool. But apparently April has been charged with a felony. We've seen the documents. They're out there floating around. That Ethan Routh dude, of course, is all over it. Charged drugs, 5th-degree felony. I guess she's having a Zoom course. I'm assuming we're all gonna get that video. Yeah, there it is. April Diane M. Holt. It's still it. I thought she changed her name to Anderson. Thought the divorce is final. I guess not. I got some theories on that. We'll get to it. Seal Toe's running another victory lap over this after he says, I wish them well, blah, 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 this, that, all the other bullshit. This morning. Let's get to it. I guess they broke it last night with Matt. Let's just watch that real quick. Just real quick. We're not going to beat it to death like Melton.
Document on Kiwi Farms. Oh, Jesus Christ.
What do we have? Did Nick try to go live again?
What did he do now, MN Public Records? Oh, there he is. Interesting new matter of public record. The timing sure is curious.
Thank you to Stallion19 for the clip, by the way.
Anyone else wonder if perhaps showing off that culty 3 wolves tattoo with the shirt swapping thruple on CCO didn't inspire much confidence at the county?
What
The
is this
Wolfpack.
About whether the
thing?
live-in nanny at the technically separate address would be a positive.
Hey, by the way, before we go further, I'm starting to think Matt is mentally challenged. I think he's retarded. He's a total idiot, but I'm really starting to think he's retarded the more he talks. I mean, he looks mentally challenged. I'm not joking. I mean, he's just a fucking idiot.
Positive or negative influence on the household, such that forcing her to piss in a cup throughout pretrial release
Whoa!
and post-conviction probation would be a
Whoa!
lessen the odds of the parents going into relapse. Wait, what?
What?
Or could it simply be that Nick's prove its
God
mind
damn
defense
it, Matt,
naturally
you know
would leave
better.
the state no choice but to charge all 3? So that process of elimination would leave at least someone on the hook. With all the potential for backstabbing that this prisoner's dilemma now presents, or is this charge popping up now because the snitching on April has already they charged April? What?
What?
I can't fucking see these. State of Minnesota versus April Diane Imholt.
Look at Matt.
What's the date on this?
Can you find a
dude?
date on this?
Dude, go back in.
Go back in. He's pointing.
That's a 7/23/24. It looks like up in the top right.
Dude, I think it does.
I think it does.
What the fuck?
I think it does.
Count 1, drugs, 5th-degree possession schedule, not small amount marijuana.
Whoa.
Charge description, So she's
Not
charged
small
with
amount?
She's charged with 5th degree. I can't read these. They're so fucking tiny.
It's fuzzy. It's like blurry too.
It's fuzzy. It's blurry.
It definitely says 7/23/24.
It's so fuzzy. It's blurry.
So April has been charged with a felony.
Oof.
Wow.
Again, you had your chance to just flee.
Count 1. Looks like there's only one count.
Now, let me just jump in here. Okay, here's my theory. I was going to wait to talk about this. Now, I'm not a Sam Tripoli tinfoil hat guy. I'm not in the conspiracy theories, although a lot of them seem to come true. I'm not an Alex Jones. But what are the chances of these news stories being broke on air with Steel Toe being there? The first one I broke. We all know that. We broke that one over at MLC when we had our first confrontation. And that's when TM Zumock became a thing. But now this breaks yesterday during his evening show, his struggling evening show. Let me just put that out there. Where he's getting less and less views, not hitting goal. I mean, and he breaks this again. I mean, I don't know. I'm just saying, everybody, that, again, I'm not a conspiracy guy. What are the chances? Every time there's some sort of like legal thing, Steel Toe's numbers go up. He gets more super chats, more viewers, more people are talking about him, more people are clipping him. It's just a weird coincidence that they broke this again on air. And his reaction is similar to the one when I broke it. Pretty similar. Now, if I was a betting man, and I do bet from time to time, DraftKings, everybody, my new sponsor. I'm just kidding. Oh, by the way, guess what's coming today in the mail? I bought a new dresser. That's exciting. And my Caitlin Clark jersey because I'm gay. Anyways, if I was a betting man, I would bet Aaron has a lot to do with these arrests. A lot. It's just too much. And I thought about this. You know, he's publicly humiliated over all of this. He's been cucked out. He's the biggest cuck out of all of them. You know, giving his wife to another man. It's embarrassing top to bottom, from the swinging to the cocaine to the arrest to the felony. This was supposed to be the stepmother to his kids. She totally, and I actually believe him. She abandoned them. She totally abandoned them. I believe 100%, and I don't believe Steel Toe on anything. But I think these are all shitty people, all of them, everyone involved. So Aaron, he's beaten himself up. He's probably paid April a ton of money. He bought her a new truck. He bought her dresses. You know, he took her to Vegas, bought everything, bought her champagne, cigars. Like he was really, really treating her like he was the sugar daddy. So he's probably thinking about all the money he lost that he threw away with this bitch. And he's pissed. He's seething that she's living with the Ricadas, fucking Nick, doing coke. Now, he is 100% probably contacted that pastor. He probably had something to do with that. That pastor went to the authorities. He couldn't do it himself. And he probably had something to do with April's second arrest. Now, did she get arrested? I know she's charged. I'm assuming, right? If they charge you for a felony, I'm assuming there's a booking, even though she's already been booked. Is there a second booking? I think I should know, right? I don't. Could we possibly get another mugshot from April? Are they going to have to re-fingerprint her? I don't know. I don't know that. But do you guys know it in the chat? Does she get Matt makes Johnny Rockets look like Stephen Hawking. Whoa. Night Ranger, NJ Ranger again. Whoa. Whoa. Joe Schmo, member for 3 months. Thank you for being a member for 3 months. That's really nice of you. We appreciate it. And thanks to everybody that re-upped their memberships too. A lot of people got gifted memberships, but a lot of people re-upped them themselves. We appreciate that. I don't put a lot of episodes out for free. They're the reward. They're your reward. Reward. Am I saying that right? Reward? Yeah. Did you see the pic of April at the tattoo convention? Her half collapsed nose looks good. Yeah, I saw the terrible Wolfpack tattoo. That's why this episode is the Wolfpack is back. They're all facing felony drug charges. I'm not sure about the septum thing. I don't know about that. She looks about the same to me. Everyone's saying she's aged and her nose is caved. I don't see it. And again, I'm trying to be the guy who is fair here. Mudshark, let's not lose focus here. You must end the bad man that is Ray DeVito. Well, that's good news for you tonight. I'm not sure. I'm assuming 9:30 Eastern. I don't know. I got to talk to Chow. But we're doing the Ray DeVito show. Ray DeVito show. It will be premiere in its new format. I think you're going to like it. In fact, I know you're going to like it because it's making me laugh. Chow has gone way above the duty of presenting packages and benchmarks and sound bites and intros. And I mean, it's fantastic. Our Ray DeVito show is going to be 10 times better than anything Ray has ever done. If you watch Rock Bottom podcasts and you do it just to troll Ray, you're going to see how shitty his podcast is compared to what we have in store. I'm telling you right now, you're never going to want to watch Ray again. You're going to want to watch us watch Ray. We're taking Ray out of it. You're going to want to watch us watch Ray. You're not going to want to watch Ray directly anymore after this show tonight. Am I hyping it up? Absolutely. Will there be a payoff? 100%. I'm telling you, you're going to love the Ray DeVito show. Remastered, repackaged. It's going to be better than anything Ray's ever done. And I'm telling you that. I'm excited. I woke up today at 7:30. That's how excited I am for the Ray DeVito show tonight. 9:30 Eastern. It might change, but I'm pretty sure that's where we're going. So hopefully we'll go up against Rock Bottom Podcast. We'll beat them in numbers. Hit subscribe, hit like, hit April, and choke her. Make sure she doesn't breathe.
No, don't do that. No, I want to breathe. I like oxygen. I like to breathe the air, and I like to breathe the cocaine. I like to snort the cocaine and breathe the air. I breathe the air, and then I snort the cocaine. I like the oxygen and the cocaine at the same time. Thank you.
But yeah, so don't worry. We got Ray DeVito. Trust me, we're going to get it. And for the people who haven't seen the new Ray DeVito intro, this is a little taste, a little something for tonight, a little something. I've already premiered this already, so if you haven't seen it, stand by. It's only 50 seconds long.
Some boys kiss me, some boys hug me. I think they're okay. If they don't give me proper credit, I just walk away. They can beg and they can plead, but they can't see the light. 'Cause the boy with the gold hard cash is always Mr. Right. 'Cause we are living in a material world. I am a material girl. You know that we are living in a material world. I am a material girl.
Who isn't excited? Who isn't excited for the Ray DeVito show tonight? Check your local listings. I guarantee it's going to beat Joe Rogan in views. I really do believe we're going to go to number 1 on the comedy charts with this show. I really do believe it. Nothing says success like covering Ray DeVito. Nobody touches Ray. I heard somebody sent me a clip of Patrick Melton saying, I'm like the worst guy ever, and Ray's a great guy. I'm like, you're out of your fucking mind. That's why you can't believe anything out of Melton's mouth. I'm the worst guy ever, and Ray's a great guy. You're out of your fucking mind. Tape 2 has just become a new member. I'm excited. Thank you very much. Squashed. Citizen Poppy just gifted a membership. Oh my God, we are 30 away from 1,200. That's exciting. Wow. What do you think of that, Maxwell? Let's go. Ray is the physical human manifestation of belly button lint. That's interesting. The Crumburglar says Ray will be working at Amazon by August. He should. That's a great job for Ray. Ray loves driving everywhere, and he loves listening to the radio. 2 things Ray loves more than anything: listening to the radio, music on the radio, and driving everywhere. Why not just deliver shit, dude? I mean, you were delivering pharmaceuticals before when you were living in Astoria. You were delivering for that shady doctor. Just get an Amazon job. Deliver ice cream, something, and listen to the radio and sing along. Sing those terrible songs. New Edition. I think the Rolling Stones needs to get rid of that logo. I think it's played out. Got it, Ray. Wait, don't trick me into doing the Ray DeVito show. This is Cumia'S Cucks. We're going to do a lot of Ray tonight. That sounds like Trump, right? We're going to do a lot of Ray tonight. I've never done a Trump before. I think I did it, right? We're going to do a lot of Ray tonight. Nothing's better than Shane Gillis. That guy fucking kills it. Oh, you cooking up to Shane? Yeah, I am. Fucking idiot. Can't say something nice about somebody just because he's successful. Yeah, Shane's one of the good guys. Shane was a guy. He was a guy. He was a fucking guy who did it the right way. He was an open micer, then he was a host, and he was a feature, then he was a headliner, and then he fucking did it. Good for him. He's always been funny. I mean, it's just, I'm not a jealous prick. If people are having success, I'm happy for that. I don't, oh, you're just an opener. You're a feature act. Yeah, of course I am. I'm smart. I'm not like Ray. I'm not going to go to Dave Stroop in Columbus and say, hey, give me a headlining date. I just filmed a dry bar, and I'm in the Dabbleverse. I think I could sell tickets. And then he sells 5 and they cancel the date. I'm not that guy. I never claimed to sell tickets. I never said I was a draw. I'll tell you, I jump on with the guys who sell tickets. That's what I do. Yeah, cool, Jim Brewer. I'll open for you in a sold-out room. Yeah, count me in. What's that, Nick Swartzen? Cool, yeah, I'll do that show. I'll open for you in a sold-out show and sell all my merchandise and have you pay me double what than I would normally get. Lily, open for Nick. I'm getting what a headliner would get. Normal, like a normal minimum wage headliner at the Improvs and Funny Bones. I'm getting paid. Plus, I'm getting flown out. I'm getting my hotel paid for. Like, yes, I'm in. I don't have a fucking ego about that shit. Yeah, I'm an opener. Yeah, I'm 49. Good. Yes. Who else is doing sold out rooms at 49? Who else? I don't have an ego about that shit. And fuck, I like hanging out with my friends too and meeting new people. I love meeting new people that know me from stand-up than this shit verse. I really do. It's exciting for me. It's exciting. So go fuck yourselves. Oh, you're just an opener at 49. You're not. Melton, you don't do stand-up. They ran you out. You're done. Oh, I moved on to something else. Oh, no, you didn't. No, you didn't. Before you started covering Steel Toe, you were averaging like 70 views a show covering Ty Riviera and Budge Bradley. Nobody was watching you. Quit pretending. You weren't making money. You got no super chats, little to none. until you started butting in with the steel toe coverage. And that's a fact, Jack. Whoa! Alexander Burton, who does ChadZumock.com, just texted me, you draw a good crowd. I've seen it several times. Well, thank you very much. Speaking of drawing a good crowd, our good buddy Dave Landau will be at Side Splitters Friday and Saturday here in Tampa. I plan on going down Saturday. Alexander, I don't know if you're going to be there, but I do plan on attending Saturday's show. Maybe I'll do a guest spot. I don't know. I'm just going to go say hi to Dave and Matt. And it's not that Matt, trust me. If I heard Matt was at Side Splitters, I'd go see him.
Damn it, Matt, you know better.
And I'd say that to his fucking face. Like, God damn it, Matt, you know better. Alexander, okay, awesome. I'll reach out to Dave. Cool. We'll see you then. We'll see you then. We got Stalin19 here in the chat. Go subscribe to his YouTube channel. Josh from Jersey says Ray invites himself to gigs too. Yeah, and that's another thing. Like, I don't invite myself to Pottstown. I don't invite my. You know, I was originally booked in Pottstown. That whole Pottstown disaster show with Perry Caravella. Yeah, Bob Levy had me book, and I agreed to it. He's going to pay me $500. So I'm just I never put my business out there, but who cares? It never happened. And then 2 days later, I told him I don't think it's a good idea. Something with the Shuli. Listen, I don't have a problem with the Shuli Network. I'm fine with Bob. I'm fine with everybody over there. Everything's cool. They do their thing. I do mine. We're fine. We tried doing some stuff together. It just wasn't, I don't know. I thought that Take a Seat show, the Catch a Predator show was kind of fun to do. I thought that could have been something. But we just couldn't figure things out. We couldn't figure it out. You know? And at the end of the day, even though Kevin and I had our ups and downs, and we're on a good path right now. Things seem to be pretty. I think we figured our shit out. I think it's MLC's in my DNA. I think I'm a part of that show, regardless. Even when I wasn't on the show, I was a part of it. But I've been kind of with the Kevin Brennan show for 7 years at this point, 6 years, in and out. Co-host, segment producer, booker. Occasional guest, regular, sniper. So I think that's where, my loyalty, again, no problem with the Shuli Network. I like Joe over there, the producer. I'm cool with him. He did the Shark Open and the whole Shark Open. But it's just, I know my lane. And you got Stutter John's a fucking idiot, without a doubt. He's easy to clown on. And I get why people make fun of him. He brings it all on himself. Hypocrisy police. And I get it, John. You'll probably strike my channel now because that's what you do. Even if I play this, you're going to strike my...
That's the Duke. I know the sound of his engines. Don't cross the Duke. Everybody knows that.
No, that's a clip from Escape from New York, the 1981 John Carpenter film starring Kurt Russell, Ernest Borgnine, Harry Dean Anderson, Isaac Hayes. He's going to strike my channel. He thinks it's his now. And it's like, it's funny. I'm just making fun of it. And he's just like, you're a fucking asshole. I'm going to dox your whole family. But anyways, my point being is, John, that's all them. They can cover them. I'll talk about John from time to time, but I'm more of a, MLC guy. T-Guns is Mr. Kill Everything done with MLC? I don't know. I don't follow that drunk. Although I do want to thank his wife for becoming a $100 sponsor. Mizzy, Mrs. Kill Everything. She is a $100 sponsor over on my Patreon. Thank you very much. KB says, who gives a fuck about John? I mean, it's just the same shit over and over. He's suing everybody. Lawsuits are coming. He's contacted his lawyers, the FBI. It's just like, okay, he's drinking beer. He's drunk. He's got a stain on his shirt. He said a word wrong. Snot came out of his nose. Like, it's like, okay, got it. Got it. Sorry, I'm catching up with the chat. I've been kind of ignoring it today. The Crumburglar says Cumia'S Cucks has overtaken MLC. Casey Armstrong's hairline, the Shuley Network jumped the shark. Nothing original. Nothing original, just some old hack ball washers, F. Shuley and 2 Bump. Stallion says Chad is one of the few that actually gets the show. Chow says you'll carry the MLC torch when Kevin is gone. Mickey Smith says Chad gets MLC. Jerome says Daddy Brenning. Aw. Don't start with the daddy shit. That's so gay. I think Melton came up with that, and then Tukey started doing it. It's just so stupid. Oh my God. You should see the text message war. I'm gonna wait till Kevin talks about it. I know he didn't do a show yesterday. I don't know why. Maybe I'll be on the show later. I don't know. But him and Nick Swartzen got into a text message war. I'll just tease it for later. I'm sure Kevin's gonna talk about it. It was Nick sent me the text messages. It's fucking crazy. I mean, Nick was having fun with it, but I don't know if Kevin was being serious, but holy shit. I'm sure Kevin will talk about it later. Wait, hold on. Stallion says KB posted part of it on Twitter. Maury says he did do a show yesterday. He did? I didn't see it. Like I said, last night I was out. I was not home. And then when I was getting the texts and DMs about April, I'm like, and I got the $100 Venmo from Randy. You need to go live. I'm like, I'm not going live. It's not happening. That's why I'm early today. I thought that's good enough, right? Nothing's on right now. I think it was Steel Toe still on. All right, let's get back to that. Steel Toe, we got off topic. This is interesting. I think this is the clip. Let's watch this real quick. And I'm gonna play a little bit of it, and then I'm gonna comment because I have some thoughts.
35 away from today's goal. If you'd like to go on a fun little rally, we sure would appreciate it. It would be great to keep hammering it out today. You guys have been doing a nice job for us.
Did he hit the goal?
Throw in on Streamlabs,
PayPal, Venmos, Cash Apps. Every time he does that, I'm gonna put my shit up there. Why not?
Well, I guess we can go into this felony charge now. We can talk about this. It's probably not going to be like a big hour-long segment.
Was this guy, did he love April at all, honestly? Like, did he honestly love? I don't think he did. I really don't. I mean, he treats her like just some former employee that was just working there for 2 weeks.
I just want to go through some of this. I've had a chance to kind of look at it, think about it. Yesterday we were kind of just reacting off the cuff. We didn't
Look at Johnny.
Have a chance to really dive into these things.
Johnny does not want to talk about this. He's just blazed out of his fucking mind.
But my ex-wife and former polycule mate, April, has been charged with felony drug possession.
Bill from Jersey says Kevin posted screenshots of the text messages on Twitter. He did a show late last night. Okay, I didn't know that.
From the May 23rd incident. I will say I knew this was coming. I didn't know when. Anybody that I told, anybody that I knew,
you knew it was coming because you helped facilitate it. There's no doubt in my mind that he was behind it or had something to do with it, because his viewership continues to go up every time this bitch gets arrested.
I was like, she's getting charged. That's why when I text her and I was like, get to your parents' house, get out of there, so on and so forth. And she's like, no, my charges were dropped. And I couldn't tell her, but I was like, you might not be out of the woods yet. You might want to get the fuck out of Dodge. And it was, oh, Nick protected me. But no, he didn't. No, he didn't. Nobody. He can't protect you, motherfucker. He can't protect himself. Every time he tries to open his mouth just a big bucket of diarrhea comes out and he fucks himself even harder, he's doing the same thing to you.
Kind of like someone I know. Kind of like you.
No, I don't need you. You don't know what you're talking about. Your show has ruined me. It's like you guys all ruined yourselves. I
ruined you.
I left. I remember texting all of them and going, "Don't worry, guys. The problem is gone. You'll all be fine now." I was being sarcastic, but then it took them less than 2 months to fuck that up and get arrested. So I warned her. I tried to tell her, get the fuck out of there. Nope. I'm awful. I'm terrible. I'm the horrible guy. Well,
two things can be true at the same time.
Look, I'm a horrible guy.
That's why Johnny gets paid the big bucks.
I'm a horrible guy because I was with all of them. I mean, that's what makes me a horrible guy. So
he loves
whole
it.
Thing comes
he
down,
loves it, by the way.
And I'm telling you, I know that on Kiwi Farms, some people are saying that, oh, she's getting these charges because they're leaning on her so they can get her to flip. Guys, I'm going to tell.
By the way, if you guys are sick of Steel Toe and the Ricadas, it's not going away anytime soon. This is going to be a thing. April has her court hearing coming up on Zoom. That's going to be everywhere. We're all going to be watching that. The trial coming up, we're all going to be watching that. It's not going away anytime soon. So Melton still has a show for the next couple months.
Tell you right now, they do not need her to flip. With what they have and the people they have, they don't.
They've got me.
Yeah, they don't need her to flip. It's fucking over. I mean, it is.
Over.
I mean, it's like watching a drowning man struggle with a cinder block, cuffed to his ankle.
I get the analogy.
It's fucking pathetic to watch. But the reason they brought these charges back was very simple.
Stallion 19 says, plus the body cam footage. Yes, that's still, I guess they're still trying to get that out there. That's going to be a trip to watch. Coach says Aaron's going to lose his kids. Yeah, he's not out of the woods yet either. This guy thinks he's fucking flying high because he's working with the police department. If you don't think for a second Nick Rekieta and April are going to try to involve him somehow or try to get him involved, you're out of your mind. This guy's dancing on their fucking graves, throwing out all their business, help facilitating in these arrests. You don't think they're trying to get Aaron some sort of legal situation on him? I mean, there's a lot to be said. A lot's going to be coming out soon. AB says, Rekieta stole your girl, bro, living that cuck life. I mean, he's the dictionary definition of a cuck. Who knew? Who knew when I started the show, Cumia'S Cucks, that he would actually be the definition of a cuck? Who knew? It's almost like I had a crystal ball. I'm loving it. Keep coping, Aaron.
I think if she would have gotten the fuck out of Dodge, she might have skated. And I'm also going to make the prediction that there are more charges coming.
Yeah.
This is another chance she has to get the fuck out of Dodge.
More charges coming, including you.
If she doesn't, they will ratchet this up. That is my opinion. I haven't been wrong about this yet. This is also another Aaron fucking told you so moment where, I got shit on and I all kinds of things and Aaron this, Aaron that. I don't like this Aaron guy. You don't have to fucking like me. I get that I'm unlikable. I don't want you
to toe to so.
Any of these law tuber people or any of these YouTube people. I don't like that Aaron guy. Suck my dick. You don't have to like me. I didn't want you to like me. All you have to acknowledge is, boy, when this guy says it, it turns out I can take it to the fucking bank. It turns out it's true. I may not like him. I may find him distasteful, but he ain't lying. He ain't wrong.
Well, we never said that. We've never, ever said he ain't lying. You're always lying. That's a fact, Jack. Don't strike my channel, John.
So I like these kind of, I'm sorry that it has to come at the expense of someone I used to care about. But these moments are, I like them just because, I take a fair amount of shit for nailing it. And
I'm the one who nailed it.
Sometimes I want to point it out and do a little victory lap. But I did know that these charges were.
It's hilarious how he just goes back and forth on everything. He literally goes back and forth on everything he says. You can't take anything out of this guy's mouth seriously. He contradicts himself constantly. I'm not going to talk about Nick. We're moving on. let April live her life. And now he just admitted, I love dancing and taking victory laps.
Coming. I think that
For a guy who lives his life for W's and L's, he's constantly trying to get a win.
they were giving her a chance to do the right thing and get her fucking life back together. And as soon as they saw that she did not give a shit about the children, as soon as they saw that she didn't give a shit about her own life, as soon as they saw that she didn't give a shit about doing anything productive, they were like, you know what? Fucking bury all three of them then.
That's what you said. I guarantee that's what was going on in his mind. You know what? Bury all three of them then. That's what Aaron said in his mind. They didn't say that. The police didn't say this. You said it.
Get them all three.
Yeah.
The county tried to be nice to her. The county tried to be kind to her.
Do you think the county and this police department like really are super invested in this case? Do you think they're really paying attention to it? They're getting help. They're getting tips. People are calling. They're making this bigger than what it should have been. And I'm not defending them by all means. They're garbage people, all of them. But Aaron is facilitating this. I mean, it's fact.
This had nothing to do with what Nick said at the interview.
Well, they had to be kind to her. Remember, Aaron, someone did this to her.
Dick Fitzwill says she didn't give a shit about her dog. Now that's another thing about April. Like anybody that's like defending April and like, oh, April, she didn't know she's a victim. No, she's not. She's not a victim. April's a piece of shit too. They deserved each other technically. She literally just abandoned. She said that she was the stepmom of these kids. Didn't say goodbye. Just totally. He bought her a dog. Just left the dog. I mean, she's a garbage person. I mean, if she was so sick of Steel Toe, like she's like, I have the dog, have the kid, just get me out of here, I guess. Thanks for this. Wow, poke and grinding. Thank you so much for the 99 cents. Holy shit, thank you. I might just shut down the show now. No, I'm just kidding. Thank you very much. I'm just being a dick.
It's classic. And now, here's the deal. I don't know. I think the internet knew that she was being charged with a felony last night before she did.
You think?
This is dated 7/23.
Yes. After you contacted the police department and then the internet got a hold of it, that's what happened.
24. That means they mailed it 7/23/24 yesterday to Nick's corporate P.O. box in Spicer. So that's where they know April gets her mail. So they're watching. Like they're paying attention. These people aren't stupid.
WCCO is watching.
That's why Johnny gets paid the big bucks. This is what I'm talking about, motherfuckers. Bill from Jersey just gifted 5. And that leaves us 25 to 1,200. Thank you, Bill. That's how you do it, baby. I'm excited.
I'm so excited!
We appreciate it, Bill. The community loves you. You're the head wrench.
So this summons was sent out yesterday. She didn't get this yet. Now, I've gotten a summons before. You don't know you're getting a summons until it shows up in your mailbox. You go to your mailbox.
Now, let me ask you this. Excuse me. Is somebody in the chat? I don't know. I'm really asking. This is not me trying to be. Does she get rearrested? I may sound dumb asking this, but does she get rearrested because of this charge, this felony charge? Does anyone know? Or does she just get this summons and she has to go to court? Maury says, ask the cop. Rover says no. Okay, I'm just asking. I didn't know. She have to go through the whole arrest situation. They tape a summons on your door. Cabby says no. Okay, so she's just going to be in that Zoom court, and we're all going to watch it. Looking forward to it. Looking forward to it. It's going to be fun.
See it and you go, motherfucker.
By the way, you notice, anybody like the lack of commercials? Because I'm a YouTube premium member. I did it. I did it. Way to brag about that.
Are you kidding me? She didn't know this had happened yet. When she goes to the mailbox and she sees it, then she'll know that she's been charged with 5th-degree felony drug possession. Now,
KB says someone's doing well. That's right, KB. Yeah. What do you think about that, KB? You want to go on a date now? I'm a YouTube premium member. Ladies, line up.
you might be asking, why 5th degree? Why not 2nd degree like Nick and Kayla got? Well, Nick and Kayla live in the house where almost 27.
Here we go. Name drop. Jim Florentine's calling me. I can't answer right now. I'm working, baby. I'm covering Cucks.
Grams of cocaine and ketamine and everything else were found. They can't, it's not April's legal residence, although Kayla did tell Alicia Sweep she's our live-in nanny.
Alicia Sweep.
Nick, I remember he was cocking off to Keanu and going, there's a reason April's not in jail or she didn't get charged. And he thought it was because of him. Nick, sweetie pumpkin. Oh, sweetie
I can't stand that.
No.
I can't stand. Melton does this too. Is when, oh, sweetie. Oh, sweetie. Steel Toe does it all the time too. It's like they try to, they think they're being demeaning and they're being alpha males. It's fucking cringe, dude. It's cringe when you go, sweetie, honey, to a guy. I can't stand it.
You had nothing to do with it. They were always going to long form charge her. These charges were always coming. This was just a chance for you to.
Surprised me. He says, oh my God, I love Jim. I met him and Karen at a show and they couldn't have been nicer. They were the first comics in clean clothes. I'm wearing clean clothes.
Stroke your fucking mythical ego one more time and go, look what I done did. No, stupid. This was always happening. You got her charged. You
got her
Nick,
charged.
Wrote to Keanu. He said, oh, it wasn't Aaron who prevented her from getting charges. It was me. Hey, retard, if she would have listened to the advice I gave, would not be facing charges right now. Remember, Aaron, big, bad, abusive, terrible, horrible guy, Aaron. If she had listened to the kind advice that I gave her, even after she had been a fucking bucket of shit to me, after she got out of jail.
I mean, this guy loves every time something bad happens to April or Nick. He fucking loves it. So he could say, I won. Another win. Douglas W has been a member for 5 months. Yeah, boy.
Yeah, boy.
Taking her.
And I showed compassion. And I said, go to your parents. Get away from these people. They're going to be the end of you. You're going to be in trouble. Charges were dropped. I'm not an addict. Someone did this to me. Lie.
Tons more Cowbell says, to be fair, I love it too. I mean, I'm not going to, I love it too. Don't get me wrong. I love watching from afar, knowing I have a history with this show and these people and just knowing how it all played out in the end. It's fucking great. I mean, it could not have happened to better people. I love watching these. I mean, it's like white trash. It's just garbage. With all due respect to people who live in Minnesota, you know, Nick Swartz is one of my best friends. He's from Minnesota. I mean, is this how they all operate out there? Is this what's going on? Just swinging, wife swapping, cocaine, Molly, arrest. I mean, it's just, how bored are you in Minnesota? I guess you can only go to Prince's fucking house in the Mall of America. I mean, it's just, I don't know. How bored are these people in Minnesota? It's just fucking crazy. But I'm here for it.
Lie. Well, third one's not a lie. Nick did do this to you, but you'll never admit that. 5th degree possession. The reason they're charging her with 5th degree possession is because her purse was found in the bedroom. Okay. Her credit cards had cocaine on them, and there was a snort tube and a vial of cocaine with
Somebody say credit cards?
Like 2.5 grams in it. On top of her cards with her purse there. So they went, okay, we can't charge her with the 26 grams because even though we know she's living there, wink, wink, yeah, it's a little tougher to prove. But the 5th degree one, we definitely can prove. Here's her belongings. Here's cocaine all over them. The whole deal. So 5th degree possession.
I've never tried cocaine in my life, but I think I want to try it now. I'm about to be 50. I'm going to do cocaine now. I want a disco, baby. How come he doesn't say that anymore? I thought he was trying to get Let's Disco going. He did it like 2 shows and he ditched Let's Disco. I'm the only one keeping it alive. Like the hype train. He ditched the hype train after I took it.
Maximum sentence of 5 years or a $10,000 fine or both. Now, here's the interesting part. She should plead guilty and she will get no jail time. She's a first-time offender.
I get all my legal advice from Steel Toe.
She'll pay a fine. She'll get some probation.
T-Gun says you can't handle coke, Chad. Fuck you. Maury says it's overrated. All right. I won't do it then. Based on conspiracies, it says do it. I'll do it on the stream. Can I get in trouble for that?
She'll probably get some community service. She'll have to plead guilty to a felony. She'll have a felony on her record.
I want to get a tattoo of 3 wolves on my forearm.
But she won't go to jail. The problem is she is so loyal to Nick that she knows pleading guilty to this means that she has to admit that they all did cocaine together.
Let's
And that
disco.
Technically incriminates Nick.
That will fuck over the other 2. So I am going to make the prediction that she is going down with this ship.
Whoa.
She's a part of the Wolfpack.
She's part of the Wolfpack. Just 3 wolves in the desert in search of strippers and cocaine.
They're the new Kevin Nash, Scott Hall, and Hulk Hogan. Hollywood Hulk Hogan.
They really are kind of the Zach Galifianakis of The Hangover at this point. But
what?
These are not smart people. These are not people who...
Yeah, either are you. You guys are all idiots. That's why I'm watching you right now. I'm watching all of you fucking idiots. Both sides are stupid. We're watching... I'm not rooting for anyone in this scenario. I'm not rooting for anybody. I'm not rooting for either side. I want them all to fucking go down. It's fucking great.
who have their heads...
Crumble Aaron's awful analogies. I know. It's always like it's like in Toy Story 3 when it's just like, what?
Pulled out of their asses. These are people who, in my opinion, are probably still using. People, in my opinion, have convinced each other. That's the dangerous part of living in a bubble and not going outside. I mean, look, if I had listened to my outside support system 4 years ago, I would have never ended up in the spot that I ended up in.
I know. Your life's great. Is it possible Toe is a sociopath? You think? You think? Now, I'm not a psychologist. I never went to school, but anybody with common sense knows this guy's a fucking sociopath. This guy's he's a mess.
You know, because outside perspectives can kind of tell you stuff that you're not seeing. But those 3 are all in the same thing. That's their whole world. That's their whole universe. And they're all just pumping each other up and blowing smoke up each other's asses.
Blowing coke.
Fucking up the whole thing.
Blowing coke up their noses is the analogy, not smoke up their asses.
So she ain't pleading guilty.
She's not.
Or if she does plead guilty, those 2 are now fucked.
It'd be funny if Aaron represented her in court.
I mean, they're fucked anyway. Don't get me wrong.
They're fucked.
This throws an interesting wrinkle into it. There's something else that I can't say.
Say it.
That I will when it's over.
Go.
And it'll make you so angry at the 3 of them.
Break
Especially the kid part of it. It'll make you even angrier about the kid part of it. But there's something I was told.
Break it.
About what all 3 of them could have done. And it'll make your head spin.
Break the news. That's what I do. That's why I have such a huge following, because I'm Chad TM Zoom.
And it'll make you go, well, these people deserve fucking everything they get. And when this is all said and done, I'll remember to bring it back to you.
We know.
Yeah,
we know you're going to spill everything.
Yeah, they found there were a few things in here that they didn't lay out in the...
Look how stoned. Speaking of stoned, how stoned is Johnny? Look at him. This guy's like, fucking, I'll do anything for $50. Just give me the $50.
The charging documents.
Okay.
Like April had a yellow snort tube, a black vial with a white substance that field tested positive
Wow.
for cocaine, 2.2
Love
grams.
cocaine.
Oh, so she had, the charge is more than 0.25 grams. She had 2.2 grams of cocaine. The 2 credit cards listed to her, the yellow snort tube and the black vial, were found directly on top of the credit card. So she was doing the blow right there and using her credit cards. So we also found out that the cops did not find April and Kayla like in the hallway or in the kitchen or anything like that. They were in the master bedroom. So it could be that Kayla and April knew the cops were at the door. And
a little scissor action going on.
Trying to ditch some product.
Napster says Johnny's a real spark plug. This guy sucks. Johnny sucks. I'm sorry. I feel bad for the guy because he has MS, but he stinks.
They might have been trying to do something because remember, these fucking rat bastards
maybe they were doing laundry, cleaning. She's the living nanny.
Remember, these rat bastards let the little kid come to the door.
Oh.
Rather than Nick give them the code or April or Kayla come out and answer the door. They let the little girl.
How angry is Steel Toe? I mean, he wants the audience badly to hate April and Nick. He wants them to hate them. He's just twisting the knife, twisting it.
Sit there and deal with it. And the cops had to battering ram the door open.
G-Rob, Aaron's a snitch. 100%. This guy's a snitch.
I mean, these people don't give a fuck about anyone but themselves.
Hey, Aaron, if you're watching, you're not making them, listen, they're pieces of shit 100%, but you're not any more likable doing this. Like G-Rob said, you're coming off as a snitch. You look like a bitch. You look like a cuck. Just shut the fuck up. You're not manipulating anyone. I know you're just trying to manipulate like you're the good guy. You're not. You're not the good guy. You're not. I know you think you can get away with it. It's like, I was guilty. But I walked away. I knew it was wrong. But you're still not the good guy just because you're not hanging out and doing coke with them. You lost your fucking wife to him. You knew you lost your wife. And you left. You're just doing what you're supposed to do. You're supposed to be a fucking father to your kids. You shouldn't be getting a badge for that. You shouldn't be getting a trophy, an award. Like, I took my kids to the water park. Yeah, you're supposed to, you motherfucker. Guess what? You're also supposed not to cheat on your wife, which you did twice. I mean, people always like, Chad, you're almost 50, you've never been married. Yeah, because any fucking idiot can get married. Any idiot can have a kid. Johnny Crutches has a kid. Literally a guy who can't walk got a girl pregnant. Anybody can have a kid. Anybody can get married. I'm smart. I come from a family of divorce. Everyone in my family has been divorced. I look at the statistics. All my friends coming up all got divorced. I'm the first guy they call to hang out on a Monday night. They're like, let's go to the bars. I'm like, nah, dog. Sorry. You're on your own. Come on, man. Let's go get some chicks. It's not like that anymore. We're in our 40s, dude, at the time. Well, I am still. I mean, I almost got engaged to the girl that got away, Sarah. But that was the closest thing ever. And I was even cold feet on that. I was like, is this a good idea? Till death do us part? Really? Sounds like a shitty contract. Till death do us part? I don't know. There's sure a lot of hot chicks roaming around. I don't know. Till death do us part. Yeah, we're going to pass.
So now the charges come down. And I really, if you guys think that this is a deal where you're thinking that, they're trying to get April to roll over on the other two of them.
Shout out to Sarah. Yeah, shout out to Sarah, even though I haven't spoken to her in 15 years, but she's happily married with kids. Gorgeous kids, gorgeous woman. She still looks great. She's successful. I fucked that one up.
They know for a fact April's not rolling over. They know for a fact that's not happening. we gave her every chance to get away from there. We gave her every chance to do the right thing and turn her life around. She kept making the wrong decisions. So fuck her. Like, basically, I think the county feels like they're just getting slapped in the face at this point.
Yeah.
And they're just going, you know what? Fuck every one of them then.
Fuck everyone. Yeah, the county doesn't
fuck
care.
So
He's pretending like the county has feelings and emotions towards this situation. He thinks they're like so invested into April, Nick, and everybody as he is.
felony charges, 5th degree. I feel like
We know.
the child endangerment should be back in play as well.
He's suggesting other charges. This guy's a piece of shit. He's literally suggesting and hinting at they should maybe child endangerment. Throw that in there. Huh? Are they watching? You might want to consider it. What a piece of shit.
Like,
I'm not a lawyer.
I don't know. I feel like maybe they'll add that in later.
Let's hope.
I think August 28th is the court date.
And they might want to consider DUI too, you know, because they probably were driving around on cocaine. You know, there's good chances they probably were driving around high on Molly and cocaine. There's a good chance they probably got in their car and went to the store. I mean, Nick Rekieta was coming back. So they might want to consider DUI too. Let's throw that in there. Possibly murder. Can we get murder in there somehow? I don't know who died, but eventually someone might die. So let's just a fucking dick
That they're going with.
All
And that's
right.
when she's going to have to answer for all this. I just, like I said, people can say whatever they want. And I know April's lied to Keanu and she's lied to Gino. She lied to all these people. Like, addicts lie. It happens. But to know that I did everything I could, to know that I told her, even when I didn't like her, even
Keep telling yourself that and convincing us you did.
when I thought she was being
I did everything I could when I said, hey, Nick, you want to sleep with my wife? April, you want to do cocaine? Hey, April, go sleep with Nick and let's do coke. I did everything I could.
awful. I wrote to her after jail and I said, get away from there. You can still beat this thing.
I wrote
And-
to her after jail with my pen and paper. Dear April, get the fuck away from them. Run, April, run. And then I mailed it. I put a stamp on it. And then it came to her P.O. box in Spicer, and she read it by the fire, and she crumpled it up and threw it away. And I was like, I did all I could.
And instead of her taking good advice from someone who actually did care still, now fucking throw her to the 3 wolves. I don't give a shit.
The Wolfpack.
But for me to say, get the fuck out of there, to stick my neck out for someone that I was not happy with.
Somebody get this guy a trophy immediately. Somebody get him a ribbon or something. Somebody acknowledge how great he is. Can somebody please acknowledge how great he is? He's telling you how great he is. Can't anybody see this? He's mapping out how great he was.
At the time. For me to go get out of there, you can still
We
beat
know.
this. And for her to arrogantly think that it was all over for her,
I mean, the courage on your end.
that she was fine. The charges have been dropped. I'm not an addict. Blah, blah. So now that the charges are back, Johnny, does that mean that you're an addict? Because
Johnny's like, what? I'm high.
you were saying, see, I'm not an addict. Somebody did this to me. The charges are dropped. Well, now they're saying, look, you were doing fucking blow.
He loves just bringing it. You were doing cocaine. How many times does he say April's doing cocaine? Nick's doing coke addicts, cokeheads, coke. It's great. I love
Because
it.
she was lying
Well,
about
it does-
that too.
Again, that doesn't say she's an addict. That says she did blow apparently at least one time. I mean, what's she doing now? Like, if you're not an addict, I mean, that's pretty easy to prove, right? Like, you can just they make like tests for that sort of thing, don't they? I could be
No, they don't.
wrong, but
They can't test for cocaine.
It's look, man.
These guys are idiots.
It's I kind of knew it was coming.
Yeah, because you helped set it up.
It's just it's not. I was gonna say it's unfortunate. It's not even unfortunate.
You remember
It's
we
the
always say this was a fun
consequences of
show?
their actions. And I'm sorry, but I do feel I am taking a victory lap today. I do feel a little vindicated
You're not sorry.
because I have been lied about, dragged through the mud, treated like shit.
The mud. I drug you through the mud because I'm the mud shark, bitch. I told you, get in the mud with me. I drug you through the fucking mud. Yes, I did. You know it too, motherfucker. And then I ran your girl off the fucking internet. Mud shark, baby, for life.
Shit on this whole deal. And finally, it's all coming up. I told you so. I told you so. I tried to do the right thing by all of these people.
Another win for the toe.
I didn't know what the fuck I was talking about.
Yes, I didn't come up with that. I know. I came up with everything else. So let me just say that because it's funny.
I'm the asshole. I'm the monster. This is what happens when it's 3 addicts against 1 non-addict. You will always be called the monster. You will always be called the asshole. You need to detach, get away.
Johnny's just looking at something else. He's watching Sports Center.
And rebuild your life. That's what you need to do. Let them wallow in
Do exactly what you said 3 times already.
shit. And that's what's happening.
The problem with these 5-hour podcasters, they just repeat. I mean, everyone's like, oh, Chad, you can't do 5 hours. I can. I used to do a 4-hour program on terrestrial radio daily, Monday through Friday for 3 years. It's not that hard. It's just, I'm not going to repeat myself over and over and over again. Stick and move. Like I say, I listen to Joe Rogan from time to time. I just listened to last episode with Sam Morrell. Go watch a special on Amazon Prime, free plug. I listened to half hour and I'm out. It's like a 3-hour show. It's too much. It's just too much. I get a lot of people like to hang out in the fucking chat rooms and shit, but
People are responsible for their own lives. They make their own choices. You are not responsible for them. Didn't cause it. Didn't cause it. Can't control it. Can't cure it. Just get the fuck
engage with your co-host. Quit giving monologues.
away, and you'll be so much happier. And you'll be surprised how quickly you become happier. If there's anybody in this audience dealing with junkies, dealing with addicts, dealing with alcoholics, whatever, feel free to contact me if you need any help whatsoever.
Yeah, we're going to you.
Because you will be sad for a little while, and then one day you'll just stop being sad, and your whole life just rebuilds itself. It's amazing. It's like quitting
This guy's life changes daily.
smoking. Yeah, you'll have black lungs for a while, and you'll feel like shit. But eventually it all clears up. Nerd Angle with $9.99.
Nerd Angle with $9.99. Where's Nerd Angle when you need him?
Says, are the live-in maids back in stock? Vance Rosberg with $5 says, you both sound like Whitey and his sister from 8 Crazy Nights. Have you ever seen 8 Crazy Nights?
I don't think so.
I don't know. Just let me go home. Let me just log off. Please give me my $50 and let's be done.
I don't know the reference, unfortunately. But if he's awesome, then I agree. If he's gay, no thanks.
Is he gay?
Probably gay.
Probably gay. Thank you very much, Vance. $220 away from
He thinks like gay people are like evil.
today's goal. If you'd like to contribute to the program, go ahead and throw it in on Venmo, PayPal, Stream.
What happened to Shawnetta? Speaking of gay, he was in my chat room constantly and he's just gone. It's funny how these people just come and go.
Labs or YouTube or
PayPal,
Rumble.
Streamlabs,
Let's keep knocking that
Venmo.
number down.
Let's go.
And call it a win today. Let's go through the chats.
Monopoly money. I'll take it.
Let's go ahead and see what people have to say about this. Sam Show says she couldn't even stay out of that studio when Dumbass was streaming. Yeah, I mean, I'm
Oh, yeah. We're going to have a Nick Rekieta hype train today.
sure the county.
Shawnetta ironically goes to Aaron's more now. Really? Shaunetta's over in Aaron's chat. AB says Shaunetta's bail got revoked. Holy shit. Brian Clouder says, I came back to you, Chad. I didn't know you were gone, Brian.
He kind of felt like they were being made a fool of, would they not?
Just a fool to
We're being
believe.
cucked here, you know. We did you this thing. We thought we'd be
She's like the wind. Let's sing some Patrick Swayze.
cool and like we'd see where it would go, and now we're just watching you just hang out with this other guy and swooning all over him. It's just fucking.
Big Lou Skunk says, I sent Aaron some Arby's coupons. Arby's sounds really good right now. I'm not gonna lie. Arby's sounds delicious right now. Arby's sauce, come on, son. I can't. I gotta stick to my diet.
It's just wrong, man.
Yeah.
Like
Just burn it down.
we're a county, but we have
Stallion says, "Rest in peace, Swayze." There's a comic named Matt Fultron, the Full Charge. He opens for Tosh from time to time. It's a good friend. Well, he's a friend. I haven't talked to him in a while. He used to have a joke that I loved. It was so dumb. And he's like, the joke was like, yeah, so my girl wanted to watch Dirty Dancing 2, Havana Nights. And I was like, no Swayze, no Wazy. It's so dumb, but it's funny.
feelings.
No Wazy.
Snigger Niggardly says Nick and
Whoa, that was close.
April might do a Hail Mary and claim that it was Aaron's Coke because the money she took from Aaron's account was used to buy the incriminating Coke. No, it had already been purchased by then. Not only that, the amount she took, I don't know how much you think cocaine costs.
I
It
got
would not have got you that much cocaine.
cocaine.
That's for sure.
Somebody said cocaine.
Sam Show says she
Who
could
said
claim
cocaine?
that, but she's the one that got caught with the
Who
drugs.
said
Right.
cocaine? I want
She's the
cocaine.
one who abandoned 3 kids and then has the audacity to lie to Keanu and go, oh, no, it broke my heart. I still miss them. I didn't get to say goodbye because I just couldn't be around
Nobody
Aaron.
took
I believe this actually. This is the one thing. This is what I was trying to get to. I didn't realize I started this way too early. This is what I saw this morning, and I go, I actually believe Steel Toe at this. I believe she totally abandoned those kids. I believe him here. I
the
do.
opportunity
You-
to say goodbye.
Keanu, I'm sorry, but she's a fucking liar. I mean, every fucking word just drips with non-truth.
See, I know when this guy's lying, and he's not lying right now. He has a lot of tells, and this you could tell when it's this guy is totally not lying. With April, totally abandoned those kids, 100%. She ditched the dog, she ditched the kids. That's a fact, Jack.
Bigot on
That's why, like, all you like divorcees and people out there coming from a single parent household until she met my fucking asshole stepdad when I was 11. She'd bring these random guys around and they just disappear, and it fucks with your kid's head. Like, even with Aaron right now, I'm assuming he's bringing Slam Piece around. My advice to him: don't. I know they're lucky enough to have a mom, a great mom, the great Ashley LaRue, who, from everything I see, is an outstanding human being and a great mother, and she's happily married to Balin, I believe is her husband. But luckily they have that foundation. But quit bringing kids around, random women around your kids. It fucks with them.
socialist media says April is a dumb cunt and deserves it.
Whoa!
I mean, look, people make their decisions. People make.
He totally didn't have to read that, by the way. That wasn't like a super chat. He totally didn't have to read that, but he wanted to read that. April's a dumb cunt, and now he has to. He's the best.
That's part of being an adult. You're a grown up. And the tragedy about April is I've never seen her take responsibility for anything ever in her life. I mean, you saw it, Johnny, the amount of things I covered for her.
I take responsibility.
Because she just couldn't admit what she was doing.
I
This will be someone else's fault too.
I
This
hated
can't
the
be her fault.
factory.
She cannot admit. I mean, she spent a lot of time.
You made me quit the factory to do steel toe. I hated the factory too. You come, we'd have lunch in the car, and when it was hot, we put the air conditioner on, and when it was cold, we put the heater on, and then we ate sandwiches.
Time lying to me. I'm the one who watched her do cocaine. And she would sit there and go, I don't do it. And you're like, this is incredible. I've never seen anything like this before. I really had never seen anything like that before. To watch someone do something and then say they don't. Ugh. And then when I would text her, all the texts I have where I'm like, if you stop doing coke, if you stop doing this, if you get off drugs, you can rebuild your life, this and that. She'll go, she would never say I'm not doing drugs. She would never even say the word drugs or cocaine. She goes, I'm healthy.
You got her on cocaine, dude.
No.
Yeah. It's
certainly not looking that way. We'll find out.
so this is definitely going to have to be someone else's fault. I'm sure it'll be mine, even though I've been gone for almost 4 months now. This will
I
somehow.
can't wait to hear the tie-in.
Yeah, this will somehow. It can't be her fault. It can't be Nick's fault. It can't be
Can't be
Kayla's
Nick's
fault.
Can't be my fault.
I'll tell you this. One reason I always
Johnny's
got nervous
alive,
talking
Spawn.
about all this stuff before was
Yeah, Johnny, where you been? Johnny, where have you been during this monologue?
Was because of things I was concerned about, and then after our little conversation yesterday, I don't have that concern anymore.
Right.
So yeah, dude.
Rail says, is it a win for the toe if he makes the goal after the show is supposed to be over? I don't know. I don't get his goals anyway. Waver says, Chad's a good sport. Try Pepsi instead of Coke. You'll thank me.
Fucking let her go in, and I'm sure there'll be a lot of people watching that. Are those trials? And
I've said this before, and I'll say it again. Doesn't Johnny just remind you of a Muppet? Like a total Muppet? Like a Jim Henson creation? Even to the voice?
Things like they Zoom call
Oh,
those.
people have already put out the.
He looks like a Muppet. He looks like he should be on Tukey Soup.
Zoom link for her hearing in August. Yeah. So people can. I won't watch them. I'm not going to watch.
Liar!
No,
Liar. You will be. You're going to watch. You're lying. Now you're lying. Shut up. I'm not going to watch. Yes, you are. We're all going to watch. All of us. Every single person in this chat right now is going to be watching. We're all watching. You're watching. Everyone's watching. Your ex-wife's watching. Everyone's watching. Your parents are going to watch. We're all watching. Shut the fuck up. We're watching. All of us. Every single one of us.
But I'm just saying the internet and its trolliness is already.
Gina Bombina is one of your moderators. She says, Chad, Johnny sounds like your April impression. You're right. 100%. It sounds. The Crumburglar says, Jim Henson has his arm up Johnny's MS inflamed ass elbow deep. Doom says, the turn has come. Zumock is on top. The toe is stubbed. The quarterback is toast.
Already salivating it
Yeah.
at the hearing.
Yeah. It's, look, I mean, you refuse to take responsibility.
I can't watch that.
At some point, you
The
got
hell you're not.
grow up. And look, again, I'm not saying that I'm the arbiter of all these things. I didn't grow up till I was 37. I got smacked upside the head. I learned the hard way.
He's such a changed man from 6 months ago.
So you
This
got a
guy's-
chance to grow up.
This guy's completely changed his life, even though he says he's been getting drunk all the time lately. And he's got to scale back the booze. Oh, man, we got so fucked up over the weekend.
Up at 30. Might want to fucking take it.
Nah, I'm 40. I'm not at this point.
Johnny's 40?
At this point, I've been childish so long. I just got to commit to the bit.
McBuster says April is a bucket of shit with a wolf tattoo.
Didn't have to read that. Literally did not have to read that.
I don't know why we had to take a cheap tattoo shot.
I didn't know why we had to take a cheap tattoo.
Somebody told me Patrick Melton actually said something very funny, which is rare. But he did say, he goes, so what? April went to a tattoo convention and got an Indian gas station blanket tattooed on her arm. Big deal.
That actually wasn't funny. That's not even like a slam at Patrick. That just wasn't funny. T.O. Hanks in here. Where the fuck you been? Who is your favorite mom's boyfriend? Stanley. I told you that, T.O. Pay attention to the program. T.O. Hank. I'm going to go after you like John went after you. How about that? When you coming back to Florida? T.O., we're going to be in Naples, me and Florentine, speaking of Jim Florentine, in 2 weeks from today. We'll be at Off the Hook Comedy Club September 4th and 5th. That's a Wednesday and a Thursday. We tied that in with some one-nighters that we're doing. So come out if you're in the Naples, Florida area and see me and the great Jim Florentine.
Snigger Niggardly says April catching these charges is like James Woods getting caught with a candy trail trap on Family Guy.
He probably gets that reference. I don't.
Sam Show says nobody did anything to April. April did this to April. She's an adult.
Again, didn't have to read that.
I mean, look, there's a lot of copes coming from that camp. And I'm sorry, but you guys keep wanting to, look this way.
Oh, I can't take them. I mean, I don't know how Melton does 5 hours on this guy. I really can't. I got to tap out. It's like enough is enough. What are we doing here? Fucking Walgreens won't stop calling me. Walgreens, you could suck a dick. I know I need to go get my prescription medication. I get it. I know it's sitting there. I'll get it when I want. I'll get it when I want to get it. It's not like you have to make room. Quit calling me, Walgreens, you fucking assholes. Twice a day now. I'll go to Walgreens when I feel like going to Walgreens. I'll go pick up my medication when I want to pick it up. I don't want it. I already have medication. I don't need more. Let it sit there. It's not going anywhere. It's not going to expire. 3 days straight, you've been calling me nonstop. Leave me the fuck alone, Walgreens. Fucking douchebags. I mean, every fucking day I get this goddamn message from Walgreens.
Walgreens, located at the northeast corner of Henderson
We know.
1 in Tampa. Your prescription is ready.
I know.
The pharmacy's open
We know.
till 10 p.m.
Shut up. Quit calling me, fucking Walgreens. I knew I should have fucking went through CVS. Fuck Walgreens. And fuck pyramids, right, Gearox? Maury says docs. Yes, I just doxed Walgreens. You're 100%. They're doxed. Spawn. I just doxed a place anybody can look up and go into. Like, literally anybody can go into a Walgreens. This Walgreens. Your Valtrex is ready. Yes, it's Valtrex. Getting anything good? No. Walgreens are good eggs.
They're good eggs. I like Walgreens. I like getting candy from Walgreens and hot dogs. I bought hot dogs from Walgreens.
Kevin Soundboard says worst pharmacy ever. I never thought we're going to go in this direction, but yeah, they're stupid. They're stupid. All right, let's watch a little bit of this, and we're going to get to something else. Wow, I'm doing it looks like I'm going to do 2 hours today. I didn't even plan on it. Overtime. We didn't even hit the goal, and I'm doing overtime. This is from the Steel Toe Boring Reddit. It's a short clip, but I like the description of it because I have some thoughts on this.
Up TV's Will Heron. He's got something going on with Keanu trying to take.
TV's Will Heron is getting a shout out. How about that? I think he's in the chat.
Wow, Aaron, can you hit up TV's Will Heron? He's got something going on with Keanu trying to take his videos down and wants to get in contact with you. I like Will Heron. What's up, buddy?
Really?
TV's Will Heron, thanks for your time, man. I appreciate it, and thank you for your content. Keanu was asking that I stop clipping her. I guess she didn't like my clip getting more views than her stream. Crazy thing is, I clipped her stream sniping you. I'm not sure how she can say I can't clip her stream sniping you. LOL. Right? She's stealing my content. She's mad that he's. Oh God.
Oh boy.
Also, in her turn video where she goes after you for the first time,
The
she
turn.
uses my clip of you. That is her most viewed with 6,000 views. Just wanted to chat with you for a minute since it's basically all around your content.
I do want to weigh in on that real quick. It's really gross what Keanu's doing. And I'm not trying to turn this into a thing. But just watching it from afar and watch it all unfold. Keanu really, really is pulling a Chrissy Mayer here. And because they were all friends. They were all friends. We watched it. Go to their April's Instagram. They were all friends. And they were, I mean, I remember they said they were taking they were taking Gino and Keanu back to the airport, and April cried because they were leaving. But they were flying in, accepting money from Steel Toe to do his shitty anniversary show at that shitty bar. They were staying at his house. They were going to breakfast. They were going out to Stoney's. They were going for drinks. They flew in for a football game, hung out. They were all friends, and she legit turned on him. You know, he could say, oh, he was manipulating. He was doing this, that, and April said he was lying. Well, that's none of your business. You know, you were friends with the guy. And now you're trying to turn him into content house. So Keanu's now watching him doing Kiki in the morning for views, covering covering Aaron like we've been doing. And Keanu, you can say whatever you want. You're totally copying me and Patrick Melton. You're taking takes. You're doing exactly what Melton's doing. That's such a Chrissy Mayer move. It's shitty. Gino's been pretty quiet about it. I think because he's getting married to you. He's following your lead. Even when I had my differences with Gino, he was kind of reluctant and hesitant to say shit about me. I mean, he did from time to time when he was drunk. But even in that Content House video when Anthony was shitting on me and Steel Toe and Carl and Chrissy, Gino really wasn't saying anything. But you could say, I'm more closer with April than I was Aaron, and we believe Aaron, we believe all women, all this bullshit. That's fine too, but you don't have to cover Steel Toe. I mean, because at the end of the day, and I'm not even defending Steel Toe, he did take care of you guys. I mean, he took you to Vikings games, picked up tabs, gave you money, let you sleep at his house, drove you to and from the airport. Well, he had April do it, but he paid for the car. Jack Burton said, I got married at Stoney's. So it's just kind of shitty. It's gross watching you cover him now. It's just really fucking gross. It makes me that's why I'm cool with you. I would never, ever, ever say I was friends with you. But we're cool. But yeah, it makes me not want to be friends with you guys. That's why I've never gone out of my way to impress you guys or try to team up or come on your shows. Because I saw you guys just throw each other away. It's gross. I mean, there was a photo, and I'm not trying to. There's a photo of Shuli at DabbleCon wearing a Steel Toe morning show sweatshirt. Until Steel Toe made himself into the number one fucking douchebag on the internet, right behind Stuttering John. But you guys just chew each other and spit each other out, and you guys tried your hardest to do that with me, and I'm back out on top. I'm back, baby. There's nothing you can do. There's nothing you can do with me. I'll take you all down. I'll bring you all down, and I've shown it. I've done it, and I did it. We did it. We're doing it. So you guys are all garbage people. You guys are all trash. I'm never going to try to impress these people. Who gives a fuck what Cumia thinks of me? He's fucking old news. Frank, suck a dick. Chrissy sucks dicks. Sucked her dick. Fucking this guy's a fucking tool. All of you fucks. Even you, Gino. I'm cool with you, Gino, but E-Rock threw me under the bus with Cumia. Big Lou Stun. Better show Rock Bottom or Steel Toe? Oh, Jesus Christ. That's an awful question. Do I have to answer it? I can't even believe I'm saying this. I'm going to say Steel Toe. And I don't even like him. But that's how bad Ray's show is. And we will be showcasing Ray's show tonight on my channel. Hit subscribe. Hit the notification bell. The video's it's already set up. But hit the notification bell for when we go live tonight. I think you're going to like it. I'm excited with the stuff that we have. Chow does an excellent job going over things and finding things. And we're really going to find out who Ray DeVito is with this show. It might be my flagship station show. Beloved Chatters in here says Ray's show is watchable most times. Aaron's is unwatchable. They're both pretty bad. At least you can make fun of Ray. Steel Toe is unwatchable always. You can make fun of. I just made fun of his show. They're both shitheads. I'm telling you right now, beloved chatter, you're gonna want to watch our show tonight. So hit the notification. I'm telling you, we're gonna blow away Ray's show. You're never gonna want to watch Ray's show again. You're just not. You're gonna want to watch us watch Ray always. You're never gonna tune in just for Ray ever after you see our show. It's gonna be us watching Ray. That's the number one show now. And that's a fact, Jack. Streamlab, PayPal's, blah, blah, blah. Jeff Close says, yeah, I can't watch Steel Toe. The chat saves Ray's show. Okay. But let me ask you all. Let me ask you one question. Does any of these shows in the shitverse, Shuli Network, Kevin, Carl, Steel Toe, Ray, Tukey, does any of them have this? Yeah! I just sprung a hype train on you. When no one's looking, I'm coming after you when no one's looking, motherfucker. JD straight shots on the hype train. E-Rock had 3 guys watching his stream last night. He is on his way up. That's great. We're going to check in with E-Rock then. Are you serious? Are you serious? Only 3 people were watching his stream? E-Rock sucks. You suck, E-Rock. 3 people. Give it up. It's over. You're never going to make it in radio. It's over. All of you. Anybody employed with Opie and Anthony, it's over. It's over. Ladies and gentlemen, this is a very special hype train today. We got special guest. You might know him as Cokehead, who's up for trial and cocaine possession. It's Nick Rekieta Hype Train. We're doing it. Nick Rekieta style. Yeah. Cocaine. Jeff Closer. Jeff. Nick Rekieta beating off everybody. Jeff Closer's on the Hype Train. Nick Rekieta. Steel Toe. Look how fucked up this guy is. I love it. Cocaine. Let's disco. Bring it back, Aaron. Let's bring it back. Woo! I love it. Nick Rekieta Hype Train, everybody. What's great is I took the hype train from Steel Toe and Nick Rekieta took his wife. We're doing it. Let's go. It's the Coke Train. The Coke Train. Let's go. We're doing it. We're doing it. Whoa. Let's go. Whoa! Nick Fitzwell's on the hype train, everybody. Johnny Crutches fell off the hype train. Yeah. We don't allow cripples on the hype train. There's no handicap section on the hype train. No cripples allowed. We did it. We miss Waver. He was on the hype train for a minute. We left you at the station, pal. Son of a bitch. Excellent show. Thank you, Waver. Gino says, big W. I think we hit the goal. No, we didn't hit the goal today. Again, I want to thank Randy P for sending a $100 Venmo yesterday and trying to get me to do a show. Randy, it wasn't happening. It wasn't happening. Tell me, is my Trump good? I've never tried it. Randy, it wasn't happening. I wasn't going to do a show. It's terrible. Never mind. I'm really pushing it with impressions. I'm starting to think I'm fucking Rich Little over here because I could do a fucking April M. Holt. April brought a bow and arrow on the hype train. Well, there's no bow and arrows allowed. No weapons. No weapons on the hype train. She's not allowed on the hype train anymore. She blew it. You blew it.
I want to bring my bow and arrow on the hype train because I take my bow and arrow everywhere. And I take my cocaine everywhere with my bow and arrow. So can I come on the hype train with bow and arrow?
No. No bow and arrow on the hype train. KB says my Trump's not bad. All right. Well, I'll make a career out of it. Hunchback says it's the best Trump impression. Decline host says do tonight's show with Chow as Trump the entire time. We're going to be talking about Ray DeVito. Ray DeVito. Extremely annoying. Extremely annoying. It's terrible. Wait, hold on. All right, I got another 25 from Bob R. Thank you. This is for overtime. Love it. Miss New York, everybody. She's been a member for 3 months. What a great lady. Thank you so much. Love you, TM Zumock. I love you. Thank you very much for being a member. Thanks for people re-signing up for memberships. We do appreciate that. Even if you were gifted, we appreciate you guys sticking around. Shuli's manager at the Piggly Wigglies. Do you have an opinion on Shuli getting a day job? Wouldn't you say that's pretty good evidence his network is failing? Fake views, subs, and memberships. Full disclosure, I don't pay it, and it's nothing out of animosity or anything. I just don't pay attention to the Uncle Rico stuff anymore. I mean, from time to time, I'll watch something, but I'm not like involved really. I don't, and it's not anything. It's just like John to me gets old. He gets really old. And that's just my personal opinion. You know, everyone can like what they like. There's plenty of people that hate me. Ian Hawk being one of them, which is great. And Gearox. But it's just not my thing, you know? And if he got a job, fine. I mean, doesn't he have like wife and kids? That's fine. I'm never going to shit on somebody for having a job. That's just, you know, I don't know. I don't know the story. And I put very, very little into looking into it. Right, Ben Savage? Is that Fred Savage's brother? We're winning. Also, Ray is the worst at life. What do you mean? This guy's killing it. Sorry, KB. Had to be done. Detroit by Dark. Thanks to the $10. TMZ man. Wait, TMZ man took down Steel Toe and Compound Media in 1 week. I own their asses. Yes. Line up, bitches. Took down your whole goddamn operation, motherfucker. Yeah. Oh my God. Are we doing it? Are we still doing? I'm still doing it. Just a fool to believe. We should do a Patrick Swayze hype train one day. We should do a Patrick Swayze hype train. I think it's necessary. It's resolved on making a 10-hour loop of the Raygasm clip. Yeah, send it to KB. She loves it. The shark is coming for you. Tonight, now, Chow, is 9:30 my time? I don't want to dox your where you live. We'll just say Central Time. Is that good, or should we push it further? What do you say? Is 9:30 Eastern tonight good to do the Ray DeVito show? Chad, did you ever bang little Esther? Esther the comic? No. The one that hung out with Brody? The Crumburglar says, Kate Meany wants to jump the shark, if you know what I mean. I have not heard from Kate Meany. Not a peep, not a sound, nothing. Kate Meany is completely non-existent in my life. I have not seen her. Nothing. She came in, caused a ton of problems for a lot of people, and just disappeared off the map. Oh, Esther Koo. No, I talk to Esther Koo from time to time, just like messages here and there. I don't have a thing for her. Dr. Chow says, I think it's a perfect time for some Ray. Okay, we're going to be doing the show 8:30 tonight. The Ray, Alex Ortiz, Kate's in rehab. Somebody told me, and I don't know if it's true or not, somebody messaged me that she struck, I take that back. Somebody said she struck Melton's channel recently. That's what I'm hearing. I don't know. Who knows what's true and what's not in this fucking shitverse. People say a lot of shit. See if I skipped any super chats today. I want to thank Leo Gunn for gifting 5. I want to thank Deadfool for signing back up to the $100 sponsor and dropping 5. Citizen Pappy for dropping some memberships. Bill from Jersey gifting 5. You guys are the good people, the good ones. Detroit by Dark dropping 10. Thanks for being the heavy hitters this episode. Doom says Melton said she did. Okay, so that's confirmation. Okay. I'll probably get struck because I did I used the clip from Escape from New York, so I'm sure Stuttering John's coming after me. Great, good, fuck it. Doodle dear. Doodle dear, you know what to do. Doom says striking channels is lame. Can we agree on that, chat? Yes, I do agree. Thank you. I do agree. Striking channels is lame. But we do agree on that. This song's fucking getting me demonetized. What do we learn? Like, I swear to God, the song's getting me my show's demonetized. They're now saying it's copyrighted. It's not. Let's go. She beat you to it, Mud. What do we learn? We learned that Chad and Dr. Chow have 2 Ray shows to digest later on today. Yes. Make sure you tune in. It's the best song. I know, it just sucks that it's not. Today I learned that Redban is still alive. Weird. Redban? He's on one of the biggest podcasts in the world, Kill Tony. Are you talking about Red Bar? We learned you're going to play the song anyway. We're going to play the song anyway. I'm going to play the song anyway. You can't put Baby in a corner. We learned the song is inspirational. Yes, it is. We learned Johnny's head thumps rhythmatically as it's clunking from being dragged by the hype train. Yes. We learned that Chad is sponsoring Ray. Oh, I got a big breaking news after this. We learned that Esther Koo eats poo. Ew. I didn't learn that. Let's hope. Fucking Barry Ribs. He's a fucking douchebag. We learned that Biden will lie for the last time tonight at 8 p.m. Eastern. Oh, we're going up against Biden tonight. The Ray DeVito is going up against Biden. We learned John is pimping out his egg. Yeah, that's an ugly looking. We learned that Walgreens are drug pushers. 100% fucking douchebags. We should hook up Walgreens with Nick Rekieta. We learned the shark is going to chomp ya. You start cucking to Cumia. That's right. We learned that Aaron is probably going homeless soon. Let's hope. We learned that April likes Coke and Chrissy hates gum disease. That's right. She has a lot of them. We learned Esther Koo eats poo. What? Stop it. Chad needs to go to... we know. I know. Fuck you. You working for Walgreens? Are you working for Walgreens? We learned sharks pot up when it comes to cripples in the water. That's right. Oh, yeah. Here's a... what was the breaking news? Oh, I don't think I'm giving too much away, but we have a new sponsor and I owe this all to Chow. He got it done, and I'm not joking. You know who's sponsoring the Ray DeVito show? I'm not joking. Planet Fitness. Planet Fitness is the official sponsor of the Ray DeVito show, and it's an actual sponsorship. So shout out to, obviously we'll plug them later in the show, but shout out to Planet Fitness for coming aboard. I'm really excited to be partners with them. And again, it's a big deal because we have the $100 sponsors here. But Planet Fitness, it's a great thing. Chow got it done. This guy gets everything done. I'm looking forward to Planet Fitness being, even though I don't go to Planet Fitness, I will start going because number one, I'm allowed in. And number two, they're sponsoring the Ray DeVito show, which is fucking great. I can't wait for tonight. It's going to be great. The question is, will I be on MLC later? I don't know. Will this be up later? Yes. Consider signing up to Patreon, everybody, for as little as $3. We got Deadpool. He's back. You can get audio, you get video at the $10 tier. You get audio and sometimes video at the $3 tier, $100 tier, your sponsor. Go give it a look. I think you'll like it. Gina Bombina says, Chad, let's get Chad a Gold's membership sponsor. No, we're all, go sign up to Planet Fitness, everybody. You're allowed. You're allowed in. Everyone's allowed in except Ray. Okay? There's one guy who's not allowed in Planet Fitness, and it's this fucking guy. That's a fact, Jack. All right, go outside, get some fresh air. We'll be back later. I might be on, we'll see. I don't know. Everything's happening. Joe Biden's speaking tonight. Who cares? Who gives a fuck? But I will say this. Fucking Biden-Harris 2024, bitches. It's happening.
It's time for the Cucks. Time for Cumia'S Cucks. The mud shark is coming to say your show sucks. Chrissy and Gino and the dork named Carl. Gives it up to Anthony while they're washing his balls. Steel toe, I see some balls you can wash. What's wrong, April? I thought it was squashed. I thought it was squashed.